I don't. Normally I wouldn't, but because of the net, and because Jeff might call on me, maybe this week, I wanted to have a radio that could get back to him without any hesitation.
N8XLQ ham radio in the backyard with my camping rig, my to-go rig, whatever you want to call it, the FT-101 or the FT-3D, Australian Shepherd in the way, jumper cable for the PL259, 6-foot wire Cushcraft antenna, 11 element Cushcraft pointing at the FBI tower in Berlin Heights, where our 440 machine is, on the top of the tower over there. So this antenna is pointing there, and then that antenna is hooked up to 7. That antenna is hooked up to 7 other antennas around this general area. So it's the KA8BDW antenna group, tower group, repeater group, and then there's 3 more hooked up too. So yeah, they're all over the place, from Elyria down to Mansfield, Bascom, Republic, let's see, Berlin Heights. They're all over the place out here. So yes, I guess it helps me to understand that more when my hand's up in the air going like this. So anyways, check yourself when you're doing a video so you don't end up doing something stupid like that. Okay, yeah, we're still having fun now, right? Everything's going on okay, nothing's broken, it sounds good. Shannon, your audio's like smashing, dude. What'd you do? N8XLQ. Rolling video number 2, Dan, Shannon, anybody else that's listening. You want to get on the video, I'm going to put it up on my YouTube page later on today after I get done looking at it and editing out all the bad words that might drop in there. I swear a lot. Shoot me. Dan, you still out there? We gotta keep this thing rolling, buddy. I can shut it off if we're gonna talk. We'll find something else to do out here in this cloudy sky in the backyard. I might just do the net right here. I don't know. Maybe I'll move to the shade. I don't know. I've got shade available. That's probably a good idea. Okay. All right. Yeah, now's a good time to do something else. N8XLQ. I'll be hanging around. See what happens? Comes and goes. Type French talk. They show up. They drop in. They drop out. They hang out. They talk. But you can find out what's going on in some other town right now. You don't have to wait for some news media thing to pick it up. You don't have to wait for a phone call to come through, you know. And phone calls today are satellite-driven communications. So, yeah, if you're making a call down to Tennessee, you're going out into space with your signal, and then it's coming over to another space station, and then it's dropping back down into a terrestrial unit that's taking all that, zimming it back out to another tower somewhere, and then rebroadcasting it to you on your phone, and then you get it. That's why when you hear somebody talking to you and then they walk up on you while you're talking to them on the phone, you can hear the delay coming through on the phone, okay? that delay is not as fast as the speed of sound. That's the problem. So there's a lot of delay work going on. You have one machine figuring it out, another one, another one, another one, and then you get your ears, okay? Man, I'm running on like 2 watts on this thing. This is a 5-watt radio. This antenna makes that 5 watts look like 97 watts. It's a gain amplifying antenna. It's a focusing beam antenna. If you're in the radio game and you want to go out and you want to touch somebody in a distance for real, the best way to do it's with a beam antenna. That's what the other video I just did out here. That big beam right there, that's the Mako M105HV, and it is it's a flamethrower, man. It's a 15.5 dBi, which is 40 times magnification of your power, and it's a lot more. It's like a 4-element is 28 times, and then you get to this one and you've got a 40 time with just one more element. So I'm like, yeah, I'll take that. You know, I always wanted a 4-element because I thought they were awesome, but they are. That's awesome. I mean, 24 times your whatever you're doing is no joke. Okay, you can light stuff up with that. But if you can go up to 40 magnification with just adding 1 element, that's exceptional in antenna build world. So you do it, and you just deal with it being huge, and you figure it out because it's a beast just the way it is. The Mako antennas are functional. You can make any antenna out of their antennas as long as you have enough parts. You know, I can make this is a vertical and a horizontal. You see the horizontal, and that's the vertical position made horizontal, so I could make it easy. You know, it balances. You know, and so I got to take it and I got to tip it like that, so it'll look like this going down the beam, and then I've got to lay on the new flat side so it looks like that. This is 11 meters, so that's the vertical, and the flat side that's going on it is 10 meters, which I just can't wait to build. I just have to get something stable enough to make sure that this antenna can get 10 feet off the ground and not touch any of the foliage. I mean, you can see that tree behind my head. That tree's coming out of the corner over here. It's freaking huge. It's 75 feet. It's been here longer than the park, you know, or the housing development, whatever. Chaska Beach is started in 1925. This place has been here a lot longer. So anyways, yeah, I got another tree over there that I put Curly, the big pine tree over there that the Antron 99's in. That was an experiment I pulled off yesterday.
7 minutes and counting. W8SPB.
All right, there it is. Excuse me. Try not to burp on the radio, it's annoying. Hey Shannon, complimenting you on the audio there, buddy. Sounds good. Yeah, yay. That's awesome.
Thank you, Lenny. I appreciate it. That's going to start soon. Another 2 minutes.
All right. Okay. Okie dokie. Well, I'm sitting out back without a cell phone. So the tablet over there recording all this stuff, it's just showing a screen of me and the antennas. So I don't have a clock out here. So the T-minus thing would be handy, definitely for me. If you feel like playing like that, T-minus 32 seconds and counting. that's always fun.
T-minus 6 minutes.
Yeah. Okie dokie, big brother. Oh, this is great, man. This is the first time I'll be able to check the net in the backyard. I'm happy.
Which repeater are you coming in at?
442-675 fiber.
That's Berlin?
Yes. Yeah, that's it's the FBI tower over in Berlin Heights, not the club tower. It's up the street, you know, just a little bit, not even a quarter mile. And that antenna's, yeah, it's at the top of the tower. It's 400 feet in the air, dude. That's my favorite one out of the entire group because I can like nail it if I have to from someplace. So that, yeah, it's fun.
Okay, 5 minutes of con. W8SPB, I'm going to be clear.
Okay. Okie dokie. N8XLQ. Standing by. Alright. So that's how this stuff works. I'm going to shut this one off. Maybe grab a better angle that's not in the sun, because if that sun comes out behind those clouds up there, I'm going to roast. So I'm thinking I want to set something up different. Okay, so I'm going to go about doing that in a different spot in the yard with the antenna, the coffee cup, the radio, and the TV tray and the chair. That's it. Bangarang. Okay, N8XLQ. Be back in a few minutes. We're going to get on the net. The Northern Ohio Information and Traffic Net on the machine group at 10:15 a.m. every Wednesday morning.